today we've got the slow release shock for the tailgate on my F150. This is the Wind Unite shock that I have done some research on, so I decided to get this one. Inside you'll notice that they've got the instructions. It comes with the wrench and the Torx that you need, a screwdriver, and the shock absorber itself. Okay, it also comes with all the brackets that you're going to need here and here. These look like to be the ends of the shock absorbers here and here. That's this is the last one that I'm looking for right here in this one. Okay, so we're going to get into installing this here in just a second. All right, guys, so the first thing that we have to do here is take this screwdriver, and we have to take this cable off here that supports it. So what we need to do is you get up here with this screwdriver, and you get up behind this little flap here. And what we got to do is we're going to have to lift the tailgate up a little bit. Kind of holding it with my fat belly, and pull that piece off just like that. Okay? Alright guys, so the next step, this Torx wrench that they put in the kit, it's the same on both sides. We got to take off this bracket right here with this. So I'm going to get on in here. Hopefully this comes off fairly easy. Or not. Yep. A little tougher than I thought. It's in there pretty tight. Yep. Add that to our bloopers reel. Almost there. She's getting looser as she goes. I think I'm loose enough to where I can. Alright, so she is all the way out of there. Okay. Alright, now that we got this piece out of here, we are going to have to put this piece on. This is where the shock absorber sits on. And it goes just like this. Your bolt goes through here with the factory washer on the outside. And that goes right back into the bolt hole that it came out of. Okay, and this is the first time I've ever done one of these, but from what I understand, this needs to be straight up and down. For the newer trucks, I think 2021 and probably the 2022s, this piece does need to be angled out a little bit, which does not show in the instructions, but I've seen videos on it that show that. But because I've got a 2018 here, I'm going to get this straight up and down. That's the way I've seen it done in the videos, and that's the way the instructions show it. So that's the way I'm going to keep it. I'll get this bad boy all nice and tight here. One more good twist. All right. All right, guys. Next thing we got to do is we got to take these two factory bolts out of here. That are holding the tailgate in. Now, they do give you in the package this 10 millimeter wrench here. I prefer to use my socket, so I went to my drawer here and got myself a socket. So I'm going to pull these out of here. right, so you can see that I've got this in here with the 2 factory bolts. It's not quite tight yet. We're going to get this tightened up here. Alright, so now that we're getting these tight, get these tightened back up in here. Okay, and we're gonna move on to the next step. Okay, so now comes for the little shock here. It does look like the thin, skinny part is supposed to be down. So these go right in here on this ball, and I have noticed mine went on pretty well. Another video I watched, the guy struggled to try to get his on. But I will say I'm having struggled to get the shock absorber out. Oh, mine didn't quite go on. There we go. Oh. If you can see in here real close, there's a black little piece here, and my piece is not all the way in, so this is not quite sitting in like my bottom one. My bottom one's about the same. It's definitely not coming off. So we'll test this out here. I'm gonna move these tools out of the way, and I'm gonna lift the tailgate gate just a touch, and that goes back on. Now let's see how this works out here. Okay, tailgate shuts. Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. I'm gonna close this again here and open it up. Nice slow open. Shock is doing its job. Everything seems to be in place. I did want to show you guys one other thing. They do have this bracket in there too. The bracket I put on had 2 circle holes in it, which lined up with what I had going on in there. This must be for, there must be certain model trucks that have a little bit of an offset or need a little bit of play, so they got the one with the oval in it. So again, guys, this was the Win Unite. I believe that's how it's pronounced. I will put a link on this below to where I purchased it from, which was Amazon, but make it quick and easy for you guys. Thanks for watching.